wasn't working at all earlier. The whole computer was black. The computer wasn't working, not the camera.
We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. If we could all rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good afternoon, everyone. Board members, if we could turn on our mics and make sure if we have to talk, please talk into the mic.
You're on.
I'm at 23%.
I'm going to need a battery shortly.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Okay, on my front page. Spencer,
Present.
Stewart here, Chloa here, Arnold,
Here.
Feller,
Here.
Meyer,
Here.
Malin.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll open up for public comment. If anyone wishes to speak in public comment, please come up to the podium. If you could state your name and address, you'll have 3 minutes. It's a not a question and answer. So anybody for public comment? Anyone for public comment? Seeing no one for public comment, we'll close public comment. Next up, adoption of the agenda and the consent agenda. We're going to have a couple changes here. We're going to be removing under new business the lot line adjustments and addition for Holly Springs, so that's going to get removed. Also, Commissioner Begic had just contacted me, said he would not be here tonight, so we'll take that off the agenda. And then we had, in addition to the agenda, Linda, if you want to explain that.
I was contacted by the county in preparing for the February election, and they said if we have any ballot proposals we want to put on for February, that is an option, but they need to know right away. So on the table, I grabbed the last millage that we had for the public safety. We know it's going to expire after this year when we bill it out in December. We will not be getting it forward unless we renew this. So Beth printed this up for me. And if you want it on February, I need to let her know right away. I would say as a renewal, and the number obviously would be a different estimate than what was here. And it's going to be totally an estimate because we can't get a good number from Beth till after March Board of Review, and this is a February election. So that's what I wanted to add. And I have one other thing. I found an old sidewalk ordinance from before my time even. It never made the computer, it never made any place, but Don Scherzer saw it and said it's perfect, and he would like to revert to that one from the one that we just approved. So if that's something that the board is even interested in doing, Mr. Shepherd saw it too, I would have him make the amendment to the new one to say to go back to the old one. It's just something, if you want to talk about it today, we can. If you don't, we'll put it on next month's, and I'll have both of them available for you.
Okay, do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion. I'd like to see that draft.
Yeah. Bring
Okay.
one for next month.
Okay, will do.
Okay, so we have a motion to approve the agenda with the addition of the ballot proposal, and we're going to do the sidewalk ordinance next month. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay, do we have support?
Support.
Support, any discussion? All in favor by saying aye? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Next up, review of the 9/25 special meeting minutes. I think maybe there was one thing you're going to change there, Linda, I think.
Oh, Sherry started on October 6th, not the 14th. I'd like to correct the minutes to reflect that.
Okay. Any other questions about the minutes? Okay, we'll move on. Next up, payment of the bills.
Don't we have to vote on the minutes?
Oh, I'm sorry. Say again?
Don't we have to vote on the minutes?
No,
Okay.
nope, just review. Thought I missed something for a second.
There you go.
Next up, approved payment of the bills for $73,953.36. Do we have a motion?
Motion to pay the bills.
We have a motion. Do we have support?
Support.
We have support. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Spencer,
Yes.
Stewart, yes. Chloa,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beller,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Malin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, next up, unfinished business. First on the agenda, trustee Paul Malin, update on the dangerous building, follow-up.
So, several attempts again to make contact, gone unrecognized. So I did some basically drive-by, the best I could see it. I can see no natural drainage that would keep the water, a ditch, swale, or anything on his property. So I am suggesting that we move this back to the building code enforcement to go or pursue the gutters and downspouts to keep the water on his property.
Okay, any questions for trustee Malin? Okay, with that being said, do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion of Mr. Malin's recommendation.
To move it back to code enforcement?
Yes.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have support?
Support.
We have support. Any discussion?
How long is this gonna go on?
Hopefully it goes rather quickly, so, we'll,
Because we have a recommendation to take it down, then we varied from that. We had a couple of different opinions. We know for a fact that the condos drain on him. Looks like it's been an ongoing problem since the condos have been built, so
I will, when I talk to the code enforcement, officer, I will tell him that I would like to have this, checked out before the next board meeting so we can get an update.
thank you.
Okay,
I do have one question.
yep.
If the man puts a gutter on his roof, the water's still gonna drain on his property. So in the ordinance, it doesn't say specifically gutters. So I'd like to know, it says that you can't drain the water on the neighbor's property. The neighbor's property's higher than his property, so how can you make him put gutters on his roof when it's on his property, or drains on his property? He said he moved it back, the roof line. So
Oh.
it wasn't on the neighbor's property.
I'll have him look at that and I'll have him report that back, so. Okay, anything else? You want a roll call?
Stewart, yes. Cloa,
Yes.
Arnold,
No,
Beller,
Now,
Meyer,
Yes.
Malin,
Yes.
Spencer.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, next up, Monitor Township Park conceptual plan. We talked about the plan a little bit, just for reference. It's up there on the board. And everybody's seen the email in there from Don. We'd like to moving forward with seeking some grants. So we'd need a motion from the board to move forward with that, so we can, and he's got a timeline on there too. So, motion to move forward with Spicer to seek grants for the park. It's gonna, as you can see by his timeline, we're talking about a 2-year probably wait period, similar to same thing we did with Sty Park. So,
I'll make a motion to that effect.
okay, we have a motion. Do we have support?
Support.
We have support. Any discussion?
Discussion. When was this plan developed? I mean, this picture right here?
This was, so I don't remember how long ago it was, but the board had decided to work with Spicer to come up with a master plan for the Monitor Township Park. And we had discussions with our park committee, which is myself, Linda and Ashley, and working with Spicer, we came up with this conceptual plan. So it's been a few months
Couple
anyway,
months.
a few months since they came up with that. And I think it's gonna be a work in progress. We're gonna look for some grants. I think there's some minor things we'll be able to do.
Can this be adjusted?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
because I don't know if any of you have gone to the Auburn Park, but that's a beautiful park.
Yep.
And Spicer's did that one.
Yes.
And I would like to see it somewhat like that, but anyways, okay, thank you.
No, I agree with you 100%. They came up, Spicer also came up with that design with input that we had. We did have some communications from the public, but I think it's going to be a work in progress through. But I agree with you 100%. Williams Township has a very nice park. That park should be our golden gem here in Monitor. So, okay, so we had a motion, we had support.
Earl's got
Oh,
his hand
go
up.
ahead, Earl.
At the last meeting, I was told we didn't have any money for the patrol officer, or 2 meetings ago. And I have no idea how much this plan's gonna cost in the township park. And I know if you get grants, that's wonderful, but usually they're 50-50 grants. And we're still talking serious money to do the park. Would you not agree to that?
Yeah.
That's serious money?
I would.
If
I
we
think.
have
I
no
think all of our
money-
money
if
in
we
the
have-
township's
If
serious.
we don't have serious money to put
Yeah.
into the park, because 2 meetings ago, you said we weren't gonna have any money because we're gonna get cut back from the state, and that's why we have to cut back on our deputies. And, I just wonder where the logic is. If you go along with this, I just don't think it's a good idea at this time to do that at the time, since we don't have any idea how much that's gonna cost. And I realize you don't have to do it, but if you apply for a grant, you're kind of foolish to have spicers apply for a grant and you don't have the money to match the grant, because we're paying spicers to do that work, and you only get one chance at the grants. So it might be well to delay this a little bit till you know your financial situation better.
I don't disagree with some of that you said. Some of the other stuff you said wasn't exactly the conversation, but that's fine. But I will say that in the last 4 years that I've been supervisor, we did a couple small projects up there, but that park's been neglected for 10+ years. And we're talking about a 2-year process. So, but we'll talk about more of that when we get to budget time. We'll have a better fix on where our money is. So, any other comments?
Shrubbery. I see there's shrubbery involved. When the freeway was built, that's where a lot of that dirt came from. And that, be safe, you guys.
Yeah, that clears a crowd quick.
I know it. They, it's like with Menards, they're removing trees every year, replanting them, because it's on the hard pan. The roots are not gonna grow in there.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna do that in our park? Replace trees and shrubs, because, or are we gonna auger a big hole and bring in a bunch of black dirt? How's that gonna work?
I can't tell you that today, Jim. We're not there yet. But I do know that on some of that, if you look on the northwest side, there's going to be a lot of dirt that's going to have to be brought in to level that out. But I think some of that is, we haven't really got to that point yet. We have a conceptual plan, and I think they're going to try to break that down in different pieces. So I don't think that when they apply for them grants, it's going to be get the whole park done at one time. So
Thank you.
some of that stuff we'll have to answer as we go. So anything else? Okay, roll call.
Cloa,
Yes.
Arnold,
No,
Beller,
Yes,
Meyer,
Yes,
Malin,
Yes.
Spencer,
Yes.
Stewart, yes. Motion carried.
Okay. Next up, Township Business Licensing, licenses. We have a presentation. Darren, you want to come up?
now we're going somewhere.
you're not on.
You gotta hit the button on there.
Okay.
There you go. You got red
Right.
light now.
All right, good evening, everyone. Darren Sadowski, Monitor Township Fire Department, firefighter and inspector. So I'm here to address an issue we have. We have a gap in our inspections program. And it's not just the fire department, it's in a whole, and it's also with our building inspector. And what it does, it doesn't allow for a proactive approach to inspections. And the way to do this is to have a business license format, okay? Now, when we say business license format, that doesn't mean it has to be a scary thing. It could be as simple as a one sheet on an internet and they fill it out. It gives us information ahead of time so we can stay ahead of the game. It doesn't pertain typically to farms, okay? It doesn't pertain to Johnny's pumpkin trailer at the end of a driveway. What it pertains to are buildings 500 square feet or bigger that are open to the public. Okay, so, and I've got some examples right now that are currently going on in the township to show you how a business license would help us with that. So having a business license, there's more pros and cons, okay? So the pros are, number one, it sets us up for public safety, all right? We know what we're getting into with a business that comes to the township or is already operating in the township. Number two, it sets up accountability, all right? So right now, if we need code compliance, we have no way to hold anyone accountable for that. And with a business license, if they're, well, let me step back a minute. Public Act 207 states that we can shut a business down if it's an immediate hazard to the public, okay? The issue is we run into businesses that refuse to become code compliant. We have to have a way to hold them accountable. And by pulling a business license and saying you can't do business in the township until you're safe, you know, till the public's safe, or the building inspector has his needs addressed also with ADA, just an example. So some of the examples we have in the township are right now, without naming names, is we have a restaurant going in over on Wilder Road. Having a business license would trigger the fire department to say, okay, this new business is moving in there, they need to work with us, and we would work with them through the way. We're not there to write tickets or be a hindrance, we're there to help them. We want them to be successful, right? So as of right now, with no business license and through word of mouth and driving by, I see there's a new restaurant going in there. Well, part of the issue is it's not a change of use, all right, it's a restaurant, we get that. But the minute they change the floor plan and the layout and the exits or the line that they cook on, that requires plans by an architect, okay? So now if I go in there to do a fire inspection and I look at that line and I say, well, I didn't see any plans for this, and that you move the deep fryer here, you move the griddle top here, does the hood system support that? Or does the Ansel system line up with what you have laid out? And I'd rather be proactive than reactive, you know, because when we're being reactive, we're going to look bad, okay, and we don't want that. Another prime example is, so there's 10 different occupancy classifications that are covered by code, not to mention all the subgroups from there, okay? Another example is the hotels down on Euclid. They operate right now as an R1 occupancy. Anybody there over 30 days, it now drops it to, or ups it to an R2 occupancy, which means they have to have a fire suppression system, internet connected fire alarm system, because people are there for long periods of time. Hotels are there typically for transient people under 30 days. They're in and out. We were there in a medical run about a month ago, and I noticed that this room, you couldn't even walk in. It was just packed full of stuff, and these people are obviously staying there long term. But as of right now, with no business license, to state that, okay, you're going to operate as an R1 hotel, and we're going to hold them to that. Now he's operating as an R2, and I have to be reactive to go in there and say, listen, you can't operate like that. But truly, what are the repercussions? I mean, to shut them down under Public Act 207, I guess I could, but is that an immediate threat to the public? Could be. So we have to have something in order to be able to hold people accountable. My experience is that the business license program is very efficient to way to run it. Can it bring in revenue for the township? Yes. That's up to you. It doesn't have to. Like I said, it could be streamlined. My request is that we put together a committee of everybody who would be involved with it to explore it further and see what the benefits are. And then we work as a team to come up with a presentation for you. So,
Okay.
any questions?
And I would agree with that. I'd make the recommendation to the board. I had talked to Trustee Beller and I had talked to Trustee Malin, and I'd like to put a committee together to review some of this stuff, get some more information, talk about how we'd implement it, the cost and this and that, so, so if we had a motion to put a committee together.
I'll make a motion to that effect.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion and support. Any other discussion?
So we would,
I
I
have a,
have a
Yep.
question, I'm sorry. Would be, oh, you want to fight?
Go ahead, Ashley.
Would we go, we'd have to go back and nobody's grandfathered in, right? Everybody would have to
I
get
think
on the
what would
list
happen is
of,
anybody new coming into the township would have to apply for it.
but
And
what
then-
about the hotel? Like, I agree with you,
Yeah,
that's
so
a,
that, they're gonna have to become business license compliant if we do it at some point. Is it first of the year? Is it spring? We'll have to set
Okay.
a deadline for that. One other comment I have is in regard to farms, okay? So if a farmer decides to have his barn, he's not doing well farming, all right, but he's got this huge barn, and he wants to turn that into a haunted house or something, he's gonna have to apply for some kind of special use permit or a business license, because that has to be inspected if that's open to the public. Because there's liabilities that fall back on us if we know what's there, and there's a huge fire there, somebody's injured, we knew about it, so that's where it would affect farms.
Okay, Jim?
did Saginaw City or does Saginaw City have a business?
Yes, yes,
All right, do you charge?
yes, they,
Okay.
I'm,
You don't, I just,
yeah, I'm not sure, but yes, they
Yeah.
do charge for
All
different
right.
businesses.
They have different classifications for how big the business is and how many employees they
Hazard
have, and,
things like that.
yeah, they've got different classifications.
if there's a remodel, we could hit them for that also, right?
Like a remodel?
Yeah, if one of the businesses remodels something, you could,
Typically, what they would
make
do is
'em-
reach out to the building inspector and say, this is what we're looking to do, and then he would decide if we need plans or not. If it would affect the fire suppression system or the alarm system in any way, then we would get involved. But what it does,
yeah, but I mean, if they're remodeling, they're doing something, so couldn't you get that business license then apply to them?
yes,
Part of the reason that we want to do this is to have a better working relationship with the building inspector and the commission, so that we're all on the same page and we're not
Well, that's fine, but I
fighting
just,
each other with
and we plan to do that, so
Yep.
we have to do that.
that a nice concept.
Okay.
If you remember correctly, everybody that comes to the planning commission, that request has to be signed by the owner, not by the occupant. So, if I remember correctly here, a year or so back, we had a young lady from the high school that sat in this little cubicle out here, did her homework. Every time I come in, she was doing her homework. So, why can't we get one of those young ladies, go back through the filing system we have back here, with all the requirements from the planning commission, all the applicants, and get that information for him. I mean, we could go back, how far back are those records, Linda?
I don't know,
Scary,
probably.
Mm-hmm.
huh?
Yeah, and that's stuff we can,
Sure.
yeah, we can figure that out in committee if it's approved to move forward with it. Yep. So, any other comments, questions? Okay, you want to do roll call? Thank you, Darren.
Arnold,
Hold it. He's got his hand in the air. He's
Oh.
gotta go to the bathroom.
Go ahead.
What?
I didn't appreciate that the zoning ordinance can come into play with this, but section 1712 with the zoning compliance permit for non-residential, non-farm uses, if there's a change of use, ownership, or occupancy of an existing structure, then the owner or occupant shall obtain a zoning compliance permit to ensure compliance with this zoning ordinance. In order to receive the zoning compliance permit, an applicant's intended use for the existing building and modifications shall be submitted to township officers for review and approval by the fire chief and by the officials listed in 1701. So theoretically, without a business license, we're supposed to get a zoning compliance permit, and Joe is
But
supposed
that's not working. That's what we've been attempting to do, and it
Go ahead,
I
Darren.
think that might be part of the
So the other thing with the business license, it translates also into community risk reduction and our ISO rating. And that's something we have to have in order to show the accountability that we're doing this.
Yep.
So every business coming in or that exists technically needs a fire inspection. Okay, so either it's an annual or biannual. And, but,
And you ought to
yes,
have the ability to have a fire inspection done with change occupancy, change use, change ownership.
yeah, but there's something that's not working.
There's a misconception with that I've been around in a circle 3 or 4 times with Carol and the building inspector on. What they're doing with that and the way it's been acting, is they want us to do an inspection. Well, I can't do an inspection because you bought a building on West Side Saginaw
I
Road
know.
yesterday.
Any
I have to
argument,
wait until it's ready to be.
any argument we get into, I'm gonna win. I
That's the
understand
problem.
that, but I think it's not per se what you call it, it's per se how the building and the code officials have been interpreting it. But
Okay, gentlemen, we can talk about this at committee. Let's get the vote on, and we'll get moving along. Paul's got stuff to plow tonight.
Arnold,
I'm going along with the attorney, no.
Beller,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Malin,
Yes.
Spencer,
Yes.
Stewart, yes. Cloa,
Yes.
motion carried.
Okay, next up, unfinished business, second reading of ordinance 67-S, rezoning of agriculture to general business, Greenstone. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve. Do we have support?
Support.
We have support. Any discussion?
Did this is part of that PA 116, right? Did that ever get settled?
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge.
Yeah.
According to,
Yeah.
according to Burke,
Alright.
he's ponied up the money,
Yep.
so it's done deal.
One other thing, I'm assuming this isn't the official copy, but mine has the date changed to the 14th. Does the new one have the 14th
It's
on it?
going to.
All right.
We caught it after it went to print. It
Yep.
was Ashley seconded that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Correct. Okay, anything else? Okay, roll call.
Beller,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Malin,
Yes.
Spencer,
Yes.
Stewart, yes. Cloa,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes,
motion carried.
Okay, next up, new business, approval of the 2026 meeting dates. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the dates.
We have a motion. Do we have support?
Support.
We have,
the planning commission,
yep,
the same footnote should be on there that goes on the zoning board of appeals. While these are target dates, you're only required to meet 4 times a year. And so the chairman should have the authority and discretion to cancel a meeting if we have nothing on the agenda.
Okay.
okay, okay. Any other comments?
Okay.
Okay,
I thought it was on the books already. When I was the chair, I canceled them if there was no meeting.
As I told you, without having it in writing.
Well,
yeah,
Now it's gonna be in writing.
okay. Roll call?
Meyer,
Yes.
Malin,
Yes.
Spencer,
Yes.
Stewart, yes. Cloa,
Yes.
Arnold,
yes,
and Beller,
yes.
motion carried.
Okay, next up, approve Shoemaker Technology Group ADA proposal. Do we have a motion?
Motion,
We have a motion. Do we have support?
this is required to be done.
Support.
Support. Any discussion?
What did
Yeah.
they do again?
Basically, they're going to make our webpage ADA compliant, which is, as Linda
Okay.
indicated, it's, you're being asked told. So,
Okay.
What's the charge for this?
About $1,700 base. If there's files that they can teach our new girl to convert, then they won't charge additional over that. There's some files that are not able to be converted as they are, and they can teach her how to redo the data so that she can make it ADA.
You
So
said
the base, the
1,700?
base is 1,700.
yeah. And some of that's going to be based on what we can
Ability.
do and
What we can do.
so. Okay,
Malin,
Yes.
Spencer,
yes.
Stewart, yes. Cloa,
Yes.
Arnold,
yes,
Beller,
Yes.
Meyer.
Yeah. Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, next up, hall request for BCTOA meeting 2026. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
We have a motion. Do we have
Support.
support? Support. Any discussion?
What's the date? Or I didn't see
June
that.
17th.
You're all cooking too.
Yep, you're all hands on deck. So, okay, roll call?
Malin,
Yes.
Spencer,
Yes.
Stewart, yes. Cloa,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Feller,
Yes,
and Meyer.
Yes,
Motion carried.
Okay, next up, refund for incorrect mechanical and plumbing permit fees. Do we have a motion?
how did this come about? I'll wait till the questions.
Okay, do we have a motion?
Motion.
We have a motion, do we have support?
Support.
We have support, any discussion?
How did this come about?
I imagine that Jessica caught it now that she's in the building department.
Yes, that's,
So we overcharged them? And who come up with the fee? Mechanical guy? Electrical, plumbing, who?
I believe it was, I think it was Carol, but, so she might have just made a mistake, so.
All right.
Okay, roll call?
Spencer,
Yes.
Stewart, yes. Cloa,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beller,
Yes,
Meyer,
yes.
and Malin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, next up, ballot proposal. Linda, you wanna?
It's up to you. I know we had discussed in the past that we'd be renewing this one in the August or November. We were not expecting to have an option to do it in February or the May election, but I guess that's an option, so.
And we have election in February because of the 35th
The
Senate
35th.
seat.
Yep.
Senate seat. So we are having an election whether we like it or not. So the question is, do we do want to do this on that election?
What are the other dates after February?
May, August, and November. And the dates I can look up for you.
If this fails in February, if we agree on February and it fails, can we put it on the agenda or on the ballot again,
Yes.
Yep,
multiple times?
just like the high schools.
yep.
Just
The
Yeah.
only thing that makes me nervous is putting it so early and people, Linda and I had talked about it, like think that we're trying to sneak it in. And then if we try putting it on again and putting it on again,
Exactly.
so I don't know if we need to give the firefighters a chance to go out there and do their, I don't know.
We-
I don't know what the best way to go
Yeah,
is.
had
I know
some-
that I'm in Gladwin and they're trying to push through a school thing right now and
Yeah. I had some brief discussions with some of the association members. I know they've been talking about it. And if we say that we're going to do it in February, I think they're going to be prepared to go out and discuss it with the community. I mean, I think it's going to be a good, it's going to be versus what normal if there's election. I don't know if you can call anything this year normal. But it's going to be for the 35th Senate seat. I think we're going to have people out there voting, so.
It's an estimate.
Can we
Um,
have a town, like a town hall meeting? Can we put it on our website and
We,
invite meetings
we
down here?
can't do that, but the association can promote it. Am I correct by saying that, Rich? As a township, we can't really, all we can,
Money to
yeah,
for political-
yeah. But the association can do a lot of stuff that we can't do, but,
You can have a town hall meeting, but then how do you advertise?
right, so. I would say, I think that
if
the.
they're comfortable, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I just don't want to, I don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot.
We do have a newsletter to promote it into and explain it to the public.
That's true. That's
And that
true.
would be close.
That's a very close with the December newsletter. This the election is February 3rd, May 5th, August 4th, and November 3rd.
Yep. So.
It's the 3rd. Yep.
February 3rd?
I would recommend that we move forward with that. But the board. Anybody got a motion?
I guess I'll make a motion to that effect. Let's get it on the go.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have support?
I'll support it.
Okay, we have support. Any discussion? Okay, roll call.
Stewart, yes. Cloa,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beller,
Yes,
Meyer,
Yes.
Uh,
Malin,
Yes.
Spencer.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Get to work.
Yep. Okay, next up, reports. I'm sorry, and we're doing the sidewalk next one, so, yeah, that was it.
Yep.
Okay, reports. Mr. Beller.
meeting was canceled.
Okay, nice report. Thank you.
There you go. I don't want to drag it
Next,
out.
next up, Fire Department, Chief Baker.
We had our open house this past Sunday. I didn't see you, Jim. Thought you were gonna come.
I was there,
Were you?
yeah.
I didn't see you. Must have been
I didn't see him
somewhere
at Meyer either.
Hey, that's right.
He was
else.
in
We were trying to
the,
impress you, but we
he
couldn't
was
get a
in the
Ferris
bouncy
wheel,
house.
so-
I was impressed to begin with.
Good, good. It was a really good turnout. I mean, I don't know how it compared. Last year, it was a lot better than last year. That's all I can tell you for sure,
I thought
as
we
far
did
as
have
the
a
number
better
of people.
turnout.
So we did things a little bit different. We had a little bit of different attractions to try to get the kids involved. As we all know, we need firefighters, so we gotta get them their helmets young. And help push them our way, hopefully. So that went well. We had good response online so far. Anybody that's on Facebook probably knows about the scanner page guy, and he was here and he was pretty happy and said he's gonna give us a good review. So I don't know what that means to anybody, but we'll see. We've started flushing the hydrants, so if you see us out and about, that's what we're doing. The garage door was repaired today, so it's functionable again. Not all the trim and stuff is put on, but the door itself is functionable and working well. We're about 80 to 85% complete with the CEU compliance, so that's going pretty well. We have 3 trunk or treats scheduled for October 24th, all on the same day, so we're going to be spread a little thin trying to make it to all of those. One's going to be across the street here at the Carriage House Colonnades, one at Mackler Sutton School, and one at the Bus Barn. I just got across my desk today that the Bus Barn is putting on a fireworks show, so we have to look into that tomorrow and figure out if that's what's going to happen. But it's Wolverine fireworks, so they're usually pretty good to work with. We got 4 people in the fire academy this December, and we've got, of the 4, 2 new on-calls that just went through all the testing, so all their testing and interviews and stuff were not complete in order to get it in this month's packet, so we're anticipating to put it in next month's packet so you can go over that and you can meet the young guys. We'll have to make sure that they're here at the meeting. Other than that, working on budget stuff. We're gonna assist with the cookies and cocoa with Santa this year. So we're gonna try to help out and kind of see what we can do with that to make things better and easier, faster, more exciting. I don't know, all the above. So that's pretty much all I got.
Okay, questions for Chief
You're
Baker?
gonna bring Santa in?
Yes.
Yeah,
Joe?
you're bringing him in.
So you're gonna buy cookies over and above? Thought Heidi was gonna do all the cooking.
Yeah, we're gonna try to put a meeting together in the
To
next
figure
week or
out
so.
Exactly what's.
Yeah.
We'll get him to get something.
Yep, yeah. Jim?
The rescue.
Yeah.
The back end fell off?
Oh, the back door on the topper was not on when we got back from a run, so we turned around and went back, and it was nowhere to be found. So I don't know where. That door's never been right since the day we got it.
Did you get an estimate how much it's gonna cost to fix?
It's about $500. And it's
Okay.
on order. We have a temporary one that we made for now, to keep the rain out of it. But no idea what, it never did latch correctly. But I don't know how it completely slid off the track, but I don't know.
How long ago was that, how long ago that happened?
Maybe 2 weeks ago,
All right, thank you.
I want to say. Because it went without it for a few days, and then we decided just to run over to Menards and buy a piece of hardboard and put a black cover on it now, so at least it's got something on it. Because they did say it was gonna take 4 to 6 weeks to get a new one.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Okay, next up, TAC report, trustee Meyer.
Okay, at the last meeting, they opened the bids for the 2 raw water tanks that they're proposing. They have a bond for 15 million. The bids came in at 21 million and some change. So they decided not to go with these. Were concrete water tanks. They're now going to rebid for steel tanks with epoxy liners, and that's now they got to rebid, and they're starting the process all over again. And the budget, they're working on the budget, and I think the next meeting we vote on the budget. What I'm hearing is, and sorry, I'm not sure on this, but I know the price of water is going to go up $1, and they're supposed to come in and talk to all the townships. That's $1 per how many gallons? I forget what that.
Unit?
Yeah, per unit.
748 or something like
Yeah, well, it's going to come up for normal residents. It's going to be up $1, I believe. So that's all I have for you now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next up, supervisor report. To touch on what Chief Baker had brought up about the Christmas event, the cookies and cocoa event, the Monitor Township Fire Association is going to be giving us a lot of assistance in that, so we'll have a lot of hands on deck. So I'm very thankful for that. The mural, if anybody did not notice, when you go down Midland Road underneath the overpass, is just about done now. So I think he's 100% done, but looks pretty nice. So, so great job to Mark and staff for working on them grants to get that. And last thing I just want to bring up is the open house. Once again, touching on that. Chief Baker did a fine job. I mean, it was really. I've been to a lot of open houses here out in the community. That was spectacular. There was a lot of kids running around enjoying the bouncy house. We got some pictures they're going to put out on the social media. Kids grabbing the fire extinguishers. The smoke house that they got from, and I'm sorry, that was Saginaw Township, or I'm sorry, Saginaw City. They let them use the smoke house. That was terrific. So you guys did a fine job. So.
Yep, kudos to the fire department.
Yeah, so, and that is it. With that being said,
Make a motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn. Do we have support?
Support.
Support. Any discussion?
I had to wait for it to turn on.
All in favor? Aye. Aye. Any opposed? Have a good evening, everyone.
4%.
I had to wait for it to turn on to support.
I'll shut yours up there. Girl, I got yours.
Hey, Jim.
Yo.
I don't know if there's something to it or so the rest of us. Sure. That's what I was gonna say, just.
I figured, yeah.
still, the camera's on right here.
for Delta College's measure?